So apparently Travis Hunter's girlfriend is on fire right now for getting caught cheating on him a while back when the relationship was still early. As y'all can see, there was a guy named Internet Nick. He basically exposed the fact that Travis Hunter's girlfriend, early on in their relationship, DM'd him.
Better to know than to not know, man.
Damn, boy.
That's how I see it.
Sheesh.
This ain't even
my
early
God,
2020.
my heart. Welcome back to another video. Hope your day's going good. Today's video, man, we got Lenee's situation is getting worse. Now, I don't know if you watched our channel about 3 months ago, man. Started off, man, with this same girl, Lenee, whatever her name is. Lenee, or whatever. If you're not familiar with who she is, that is Travis Hunter's girlfriend. Now, bro, I can't believe that she brought this nigga's name back into the news, bro. I had forgotten about it. Now we about to find out what it is. T-Raw, what you think?
Yeah, man, I thought we was done with Travis Hunter, bro. He deleted all social media. He went ghost, you know.
Imagine your girl make you delete social media game.
What? But I mean, I thought he was only gonna be back in the talks because he's in the NFL combine.
In the draft.
Yeah, he in the draft. So. But you know, apparently his girl got other plans for him, man.
Tragic.
In less than 2 weeks, we will all be watching the NFL draft, and we want to know who's going to go where. Of course, we've been sitting around making up our own first 10 picks, and none of us really know. But we do know that the Titans have the first pick, the Browns have the second pick, the Giants have the third pick, the Patriots, and then the Jaguars. One thing is for sure is that many of us expect Travis Hunter to be long gone before pick number 6. He can go as high as number 2, maybe as low as number 5, and maybe even number 1. But there's an issue. Because players are more exposed more than now than in the past, we now get an opportunity to look at their personal lives and who they are dating or dealing with. Wasn't a big deal back in the day, but it is now. For new players, who they pick, it could be a disaster.
I know y'all been hearing about the Xavier Worthy and the Tia Jones situation, everything like that, bro. She cheated on him and everything like
that. Was fucking insane. Bro gave up his whole career, going to jail, and now he's fighting allegations for a girl, bro. Just let her go.
Yeah, he crashed out.
that, then blamed, and then lied and said that he hit her and everything like that. There's video evidence.
Notice all these
that.
niggas are going
Everything
out
was
like
false.
this.
Everything was false. She tried to put that man in jail.
Like who?
After cheating on him.
And what is interesting, a lot of older ladies are now going for younger guys.
I even heard something about
just getting into the NFL or the NBA.
39-year-old Drea Michelle, socialite, IG model, etc., is now announced she's pregnant with 22-year-old Jalen.
Bro. I'm sorry, bro. What is this white orange shirt under? Listen, bro. Let me get you in some drip, bro. That J defined. I'll get you right. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, boy? This shit crazy, boy. What kind of combo is this? This is a I just got out of prison combo.
For sure. The My Player starter package.
Green's baby plays for the Houston Rockets, multimillionaire athlete.
No, you didn't just say Rockers. Nigga.
Guys, what do we think about this?
But none of these guys has an explosive story
These
like
YNs
Travis
out of
Hunter
control,
and his
bro.
fiance, Leanna Lenee. Now, this couple is very polarizing because it seemed too good to be true. And then we started to see some footage in the past how Travis Hunter was treated poorly by Leanna Lenee, but he really loved her because she was older and she was out of school and he was in high school. But
I ain't finna lie, like I said, she looked the prototype girl that a nigga like him. Bro, let me ask you something. When's the last time niggas, right, are picking up, like, especially pro players? Since when are they picking up natural black?
It's not often.
They always want to pick the mixed chick, the white chick. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with that. Love your preference. Is this historically working out for them? To your people, there's nothing wrong with it, gang. Especially when you got money. The blacks are loyal. They know they I won't even talk on it. I won't get canceled.
But he really loved her because she was older and she was out of school and he was in high school. But she stayed the entire time. But then, as people started bringing up receipts, we started to see some level of flaw in the behavior of Leanna Lenee's past.
So apparently Travis Hunter's girlfriend is on fire right now for getting caught cheating on him a while back when the relationship was still early. As y'all can see, there was a guy named Internet Nick. He basically exposed the fact that Travis Hunter's girlfriend, early on in their relationship, DM'd him. And obviously, y'all are going to want to see the dates, so here are the dates right here. As y'all can see, this was throughout their relationships. They specifically said that they began dating 5 years ago. If we do the math, that was 2019 or really early 2020.
I'm not gonna lie, Trav. You really fucked up when you told them how long you guys have been. You shouldn't have said nothing like that. You should have said, "This is my girl. I've been with her for the long ones. Y'all ain't finna." You know what I'm saying? Nobody could have been doing all this. Man.
Better to know than to not know, man.
Damn, boy.
That's how I see it.
Sheesh.
This ain't even early 2020.
heart.
This is late 2020, meaning that they were in a relationship. So to get back to the text, as you can see, she says, "You're too cute. Let me wife you." The man replies, "Well, where are you?" She says, "Kennesaw." Heart emojis, heart eye emojis. "Appreciate you." And then she gets left on red by her tough.
It got so
She gets
bad
left
that
on
even
red.
celebrities were wearing their opinion on it.
You about to get the biggest check
Oh my God. She got left on red.
in your life.
That's crazy
About to go to
because
the
she
NFL.
reached out. Like I thought it was the dude that was saying, "Oh, let me wife you." She came to another dude saying, "Let me wife you." That is crazy.
That is insane.
And all we are doing is waking you up, young brother. Because if you don't see what the is going on, gang, if we didn't give a we'll let you crash out. But from one player to the next, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another page, NBA with heart eyes and the money tongue out. That's your fiance.
And that brings us back to Travis Hunter. Besides going to the NFL draft, he has an opportunity
Bow
to
Wow
sign a
got
lot
game,
of brand
man.
deals. He already has a pretty
What?
good deal
boy
with
been doing this
Adidas,
jump.
amongst other companies.
Been having
and before
females
he even
since
sets
legit.
foot on a football field,
Facts.
Travis Hunter has already made a lot of
Earliest one
money.
to
Even
do
in
it.
college, his NIL deal was on point. But now he's decided to make a deal with Panini of America. This is a sports cards company. He's signing an exclusive deal with this particular company. And a lot of people aren't happy about it, at least according to Twitter. And it's not because people just don't like Travis Hunter, but it's because they don't really like Travis Hunter's girlfriend. Let's look at some of the comments here. Scott
Oh,
Escobar
wow.
writes, "This sucks.
So now he getting
Absolutely ruining the
judged
sports cards
for
hobby
his
with
choice in
exclusivity."
women.
Now,
And
you
you
guys know
Bro, listen. That's why they say, bro, your significant other isn't like you.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You could feign ignorance all you want, but if your significant other is trash, people now start to have side eye you. Like,
Yeah.
you may not be trash. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who else do you got around you that could be taking advantage of you?
Yeah, I just feel like
me?
he's naive, bro. He probably doesn't have a lot of experience. Like this might be like his first
I
girlfriend.
think it is. I think it is.
So, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, he's still in La La Land.
It's going to take a situation, honestly, where they're forced to break up. And it's going to happen. It's like, if it's not meant to be, bro, and y'all not compatible, no matter how much you try to put it together, no matter how much glue you try to find to make it stick, it will fall apart.
with some of the original card companies like Topps, Upper Deck, and Score, you know, players used to be able to appear on all of these card companies, and it was better for collectors. But I guess in this case,
Sad to
Panini,
say it, though,
which,
man.
in my opinion, is new because
A
I
lot
didn't
of
see it at
relationships
first,
like
is
that, though.
trying to make it exclusive. But not only this, you see a guy by the name of Chappie. His girlfriend is happy for this payday. Another guy writes, "Gonna be an absolute bum in the NFL. I can't wait." Let's kind of go back to the girlfriend is happy for this payday. Here's something that we are noticing about young players. They are making more money than the guys who came before them. This
sure.
is true indeed. Second thing that we're noticing is that these guys don't have a whole lot of respect for the older players because now they're making much money. And third, if guys give them any advice, they are looked at as being old or they are hating, and they just, are upset because they're in the limelight right now. And the reality is, this is giving the opportunities to these older women like Drea Michelle. We're seeing it with Tia Jones, Xavier Worthy, and Leanna Lenee, a lady who's about 3 or 4 years older than Travis Hunter.
Too
A
arrogant.
woman who,
Cougars
if
on the
Travis
street,
Hunter doesn't
bro.
deal with her, nobody knows who she is,
You said
and
you
she's
glad they're on
back
the street?
in Atlanta,
No, I'm
working at
saying
the strip
they
club,
are on
booty
the
clapping
street.
it up.
Oh,
Okay?
yeah.
Here's the issue, and we all can see this.
Niggas
At a
ain't got no
certain point,
guidance no more.
we bet on the fact that Leanna Lenee is going to switch up and leave Travis Hunter and take some, if not all, of what he's worth.
What?
They are about
Don't
to
do
get
it,
married.
bro.
And of course,
Don't
he
do
most
it,
likely won't
please.
sign the prenup. And
This
all
nigga
of
funny.
these things
Please,
are
dog.
going to be
I'm tired of seeing
paid.
it happen to
And
our
this
black
is what-
men, bro. Do not get married. If you get married, make her sign a prenup. If she's not willing to sign a prenup, hey, you know what she was up for the whole time, my boy.
Oh God. Oh God. What is there to be scared of, bro? What is there to be scared of? Why are you so afraid to lose her? Are you scared? Are you afraid that you don't have the ability to like that? You're not really like that. To be honest, you can get something better.
For sure.
It may not be about bad. Maybe you care about personality. But I guarantee you, there's 2 billion women on the planet, bro. There's going to be one, if not with the same personality, even better.
What?
What guys have to understand about messing with women that don't have what you have. I get it. You guys have money. You don't need a woman that has money. It's always going to be true, and I know it's true indeed. I'm not arguing that. But there is a case to be made about dealing with a woman who doesn't have anything while you have everything. I used to want to deal with a chick that wanted me when I didn't have nothing. But you know what? I've changed my mind about that. Because if I didn't have nothing and she didn't have nothing and now I get everything, guess what? She might not be motivated to do better and she won't have anything. And guess what that means? That means
that's an interesting outlook. Honestly, I've built with so many different chicks. I think the most important thing to me is building while I have nothing. Because when I do have something, I'll never trust you. Like, I've been through so much with women, bro. It's like, now that I have leverage, why would I trust you? What?
I'd rather deal with a chick who
when I have
we
nothing.
both ain't got nothing. Or,
shit. And we building.
Yeah. We can build together.
We can build together, or you've just been supporting me while I've been on my grind.
Yeah.
And then I'm more likely to take care of you because it's like you've been there. Like we suffered together. You feel me? I don't want to be on no rose-colored glasses shit because everything is good now. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's about the struggle, the arguments, all of that. I'm not saying you have to have arguments in a relationship, but the good and the bad times is what, you feel me?
For sure.
Because whenever she wants to leave, she can say, well, you know, I was letting you clap these cheeks when you didn't have anything, and now you're just gonna leave me like that? I want a divorce. And if you didn't sign a prenup, guess what?
Tragic.
Just said it.
Now she'll be clapping your cheeks in the court of law. And I think that many guys have to look at the fact that people really don't love you, man. There are some women who can love you, of course. There are some people who really honestly care about you. But what if their feelings change, all right? What if their feelings change? Somebody can wake up 5 or 10 years down the line and you're not the person they want to be with anymore, okay? Things change. People change
every day.
But the reality is they've already invested in the relationship, and now they would like to leave the relationship, of course, with your money. And you might be begging them to stay. They may have already emotionally moved on. Their cheeks may have also emotionally moved on. And then there you are, okay? And the worst thing that a rich man can do, or a successful man can do, is to elevate a woman to be in a position that she does not deserve. It is often that you see a woman in Travis Hunter's position elevate a guy that has less than her. It happens if they can't get it. For example, Megan Good or Keke Palmer, where they just absolutely can't get it. But before they go that route, they actually try to get it. They actually try to get somebody who has more than them, right? This is why guys were upset with Ruby Rose when she said, listen, I make $5 million a year. I want a guy that makes $5 million a year. A lot of guys were offended. The only way that Ruby Rose will stop going for that is when she understands she can't get that. But in the last 2 or 3 years, she's been able to get DDG. She's been able to get Drewski. So for her, she's still gonna try to.
Yeah, we talked about this on that video, man.
get as much as she can while she still is in her prime, all right? She's gonna try to do that. But if the roles were reversed, they wouldn't do this, guys. And you gotta stop believing that you're so special. Travis Hunter is really believing that he's special. And we all see that this is gonna come down to the end, but he's going to be sadly mistaken. Again, always think about it like this as a man. A man as a producer, number one, the only people that probably love you are maybe like outside of your family, 10 in a lifetime, okay? If you're lucky, one of those 10 is your wife, all right? Or a business partner, okay? Or your kids. Usually you're not that lucky, all right? But if you are, you've done a great job. If any case, by any chance, those people that you love don't love you, you're in for a problem. Just say you heard it from me. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. We just shoot you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.
Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, man. T-Raw, you got something you want to say?
Yeah, man. Travis Hunter is young, bro, so he got to learn through experience.
That being said, we've reached the end of the video, y'all boys. But you reached the end of this video, you know what I'm saying? As you can tell, we shot this during the daylight, man. Yeah, man. Anyways, we reached the end of this video, man. If you reached the end of this video, you're a real one. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. You can't do this without y'all. You already know. Binge the rest of the videos on the channel. We're going to see y'all in the next one. We out.